Rakshit gar here. Hi sir, good morning.
Hi.
Sir, your every film is the out of the box ideas, like Charlie, Sapta Sagaralu Dhaati. What is the process to select the stories? Always wondering to know.
No, actually, every film I have done it for a reason. For example, when I did Kirik Party, I realized I need a big industry hit. Otherwise, I will never get recognized if I keep experimenting. So, but I'll do a proper commercial film which is going to make good money, but also it will be my kind of film. So the best thing was, I have done engineering, so I have had a very good experience during that. So that's how I did Kirik Party. And after that, once Kirik Party was done, when I was doing ASN, I wanted to break all the barriers what I have already made until then, and I wanted to learn something new. So I started looking at all this stuff like structure, like Hollywood films. They never break out of the structure. They always make the film inside the structure. Why do they do that and stuff like that? So I want to try that. So I did Avane Sriman Narayana. And so with every film, I want to break my previous impression, because I believe that is an artist. Because artists shouldn't carry an impression, is what I believe. People should keep wondering what this guy is. That's when he becomes an artist in real life and in the character he plays. So I don't play the same character once again. I make sure that I play a character which has different body language, very different body language than any of my previous films. The way I talk, it is very different from my previous film, and the way he is inside, that is also very different from the previous films. For example, now after this I'll do Richard Anthony, which is completely way different from Manu's character. In fact, very exact opposite of Manu's character probably. So that's how I plan it. And I believe, sir, it's more than anything. If you are very true to the cinema, then cinema will look after everything else.
వివేక్ గారు ఇది ఈ సినిమా వచ్చేసరికి కన్నడ వర్షన్ సెప్టెంబర్ 1 రిలీజ్ అయింది. 20 days తర్వాత తెలుగు డబ్బింగ్ రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది. ఆల్రెడీ ఐమాక్స్లో షోస్ పడుతున్నాయి. రవి గారు అన్నట్టు సెకండ్ పార్ట్కి మంచి స్టఫ్ ఉంది, ఇంకా మంచి పెద్ద కథ ఉంది అనిపించింది విజువల్స్ చూస్తే. సో ఈసారి ఇప్పుడు సైడ్ బి వచ్చేసి సైమల్టేస్గా తెలుగు డబ్బింగ్ ఉంటుందండి October 20th, లేదంటే డిలే ఉంటుంది?
అంటే డేట్ ఇంకా తెలుగులో ఫిక్స్ అవ్వలేదు. ఫిక్స్ అయ్యింది 27th తెలుగులో ఉంటుంది. అంటే బేసిక్గా ఇది చేయడానికి గల కారణం ఏంటంటే, ఫస్ట్ ఈ సినిమా ప్రివ్యూ వేశారు ఇందాక రవి గారు చెప్పినట్టు. మా ఈపీ దివ్య ఫోన్ చేసి ఒక 8th వండర్ జరిగిన ఫీల్ తోటి ఒకటి చెప్పింది, ఏంటంటే నందిని రెడ్డి గారు ఏడ్చారండి అని. నందిని గారు కూడా తర్వాత ఫోన్ చేశారు నాకు, చేసి చాలా మంచి సినిమా అండి, ఇది తెలుగులో తీసుకురావాలి అని అన్నారు. అందుకని
వివేక్ గారు, సార్ పీపుల్ మీడియా ఫ్యాక్టరీ అనేది ఒక సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కంపెనీ, ఒక బేస్ అనేది సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కంపెనీ. ప్రతి ప్రోడక్ట్ ఒకటి తీసుకొచ్చేటప్పుడు మార్కెట్ రీసెర్చ్ అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో మన కన్నడ నుంచి 2 సినిమాలు వచ్చినాయి. 2 కూడా అక్కడ బ్లాక్ బస్టర్ ఫిలిం. ఒకటి రిషబ్ శెట్టి గారి సినిమా ఒకటిని, ఇంకొకటేమో మొన్న హాస్టల్. రెండు చాలా మంచి సినిమాలు, పెద్ద హిట్ సినిమాలు. బట్ ఏంటంటే కాంట్రాస్టింగ్ రిజల్ట్స్ వచ్చినాయి మన ఆడియన్స్. అంటే ప్రాబ్లీ మన మార్కెట్కి సూట్ అయ్యే దాని గురించి సంథింగ్ ఆ మార్కెట్ రీసెర్చ్. ఈ సినిమాకి మీరు రిలీజ్ చేద్దాం అనుకునేటప్పుడు అలాంటి మార్కెట్ రీసెర్చ్ ఏమైనా చేశారా? వై డూ యూ థింక్ దిస్ ఫిలిం విల్ సూట్ టు అవర్ ఆడియన్స్?
అంటే రీసెర్చ్ అంటూ ఏం చేయలేదండి, అక్కడ రిజల్టే ఫస్ట్ క్రైటీరియా. దాని తర్వాత ఏమైందంటే, మనం రిలీజ్ చేసిన తర్వాత, ట్రైలర్ రిలీజ్ అయిన తర్వాత మనం బూస్ట్ చేయలేదు, మామూలుగా చేస్తూ ఉంటాం కదా. అదే బూస్ట్ చేయకపోయినా కూడా అది ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఆర్గానిక్గా నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూస్ అవి వస్తూ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. అండ్ కింద కామెంట్స్ అవి కూడా చూస్తే, అంటే నేను ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టు ఈ సినిమాకి చాలామంది అభిమానులు ఉన్నారని అర్థమైంది. సో అందువల్ల డెఫినెట్గా వేసాను. ఒకసారి సురేష్ బాబు గారు.
Sometimes అండి films like this, it's not important how much it is going to collect. It's important to bring such films into other languages. We need to see the art form. There's lot of love and passion that నేను ట్రైలరే చూశాను. Always market research, this might do 100 crores, 10 crores, 1 crore is not the thing. people need to be shown good cinema. These kinds of films will improve the tastes of people. Cinema is an art form. There are many films which do well. Probably we are not so much into that art. These are all very nice films. So I'm very happy that you brought it in. Whatever it is, it should be brought in. That's all.
వెల్ సెట్. సురేష్ బాబు గారు మీకే నెక్స్ట్. సార్ ఇండస్ట్రీలో వన్ ఆఫ్ ది స్టాల్వర్డ్స్ మీరు, అండ్ యు ఆర్ మోస్ట్ అవుట్ స్పోకెన్ కూడా. క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏవి కూడా తీసుకోను అని అన్నారు. సార్ బిసైడ్స్ మూవీస్ బయట చాలా జరుగుతుంది. చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు అరెస్ట్ అయ్యారు. యాక్చువల్లీ ఫిలిం ఇండస్ట్రీ రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వాల్సినంతగా అవ్వట్లేదు, కొంతమంది అవుతున్నారు అని చెప్పి బయట చాలా డిస్కషన్ అయితే ఇండస్ట్రీ మీద నడుస్తుంది. వాట్ ఆర్ యువర్ థాట్స్ అబౌట్ ఇట్?
See, as an industry, we've always stayed as a non-political, non-religious body. That has been the stand of majority of the leaders of the film industry from the time we were in Chennai till the time we've come here. Many of us might have allegiances to a certain party, but we've always let it be like that. From the industry, we never make any political statements because it is a sensitive issue. I might like a leader, I might not like a leader, and it is my own right. Even in the Andhra Telangana issue, the industry never made a statement, and it will never make. And it is better for the industry to stay non-political.
అంటే నాన్ పొలిటికల్గా రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వడం కష్టం అంటారా ఇష్యూలో?
No, we cannot, because there is a story behind every story. So we are not politicians, we are not media, we are just filmmakers who want to make films. A lot of people have asked, give some statement. What some statement? Every day then I have to give a statement to everything that happens in this country. So let's keep it like that. At least I prefer to keep the industry a non-political and non-religious trade body.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
Thank you.
రిషబ్
ఇప్పుడు సినిమా గురించి అయితే మనకెందుకు పాలిటిక్స్ అయింది ఏంటమ్మా?
ప్రభుత్వాలు చాలా ప్రభుత్వాలు ఉన్నా ఎన్నున్నా చంద్రబాబు నాయుడుగా డిఫరెంట్. సినిమా ఇండస్ట్రీ అంటే చంద్రబాబు అదే అట్లా ఇప్పటి నుంచి పాతికిపోయింది. ప్లస్ సినిమా ఇండస్ట్రీ ఏం కావాలన్నా చేసిన గొప్ప వ్యక్తి చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు. సో ఆయన గురించి స్పందించలేదనేది ఎక్కువ మంది ఫీలింగ్.
See, that could be there. See, I'm saying my father was a Telugu Desam party member. I have worked for the party. Those are different things. Those are individual Suresh Babus. They are not film chamber president or Telugu Producers Council president. As individual Suresh Babu, I can say anything. But as an industry, don't expect anything to happen. And everybody has done well for the Telugu film industry, starting from N.T. Ramarao garu, Channa Reddy garu. Probably the biggest influence that anybody has made for the film industry, according to me, is Channa Reddy garu and N.T. Ramarao garu, who they brought the industry to Hyderabad. After that, Chandrababu Naidu garu helped. Others have all been, nobody has hurt us so much, that's all. So let's not get into those things. See, the sympathies, whoever has it, will always have it. That's something that...
సరే, ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో ఎక్కువ మన డబ్బింగ్ సినిమాలు కూడా అగ్ర నిర్మాణ సంస్థలన్నీ డబ్బింగ్ వైపు కొంచెం ఎక్కువ మలుతున్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు రీసెంట్గా ఈ సంవత్సరం బ్లాక్ బస్టర్ హిట్ జైలర్ 3 వారాలైనా 4 వారాలైనా ఎన్ని సినిమాలు వచ్చినా ఇంకా బ్రహ్మాండమైన షేర్ వస్తుంది. అది మీరు సునీల్ గారు అంతా కలిసి చేసి ఉండొచ్చు. అంతకుముందు రజనీకాంత్ సినిమా ప్లస్ వరుసగా ఇప్పుడు చిన్న సినిమాలు కూడా పీపుల్ మీడియా లాంటి సంస్థ కూడా స్ట్రైట్ అగ్ర హీరోలతో సినిమా అందరు హీరోలతో సినిమా చేస్తూ ఉండి మళ్ళీ ఈ చేయడం అది ఎంతవరకు కరెక్ట్ అనుకుంటున్నా? సినిమా ఇక్కడ మనుగడ అంటే ఇక్కడ స్టేట్ సినిమాలు మీరు కూడా తగ్గించేస్తారు చేయడం, డబ్బింగ్ సినిమాల మీద ఎక్కువ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఎందుకని?
మన సినిమాలు డబ్బింగ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఆనందపడలేదా? బాహుబలి అన్ని భాషల్లో డబ్బింగ్ సినిమా, అది ఆనందపడలేదా? This is a free country. You make a film, you show to everybody in the country, show to everybody in the world. Why do you want to restrict anything? It's an art form. It has to go everywhere. ఇది ఆగిపోతుంది అంటే ఏది ఆగదు. It just keep on going. బాహుబలి వెంట ఎవ్రీవేర్. నేను ఏగ తీసాను, అన్ని భాషల్లో అమ్ముకున్నాను. అప్పుడు రూల్స్ రావా? let all the films come. There is enough appetite for people to see. If they want to see it, they will see it. If they don't want to see it, they won't watch it. As good as that.
తమిళ ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఇప్పుడు డైరెక్టర్ అసోసియేషన్ కానీ వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా ఓన్లీ తమిళ ఆర్టిస్ట్తో చేయాలని చెప్పి చాలా రూల్స్ పెడుతున్నారు కదా సార్, దాని గురించి ఏమంటారు?
So those are all not going to happen. That's not right. And the industry, see, if you are not going to be an inclusive industry, we are not going to survive in the long run. That's what I feel. You can work. You work with your own family and make a movie. You work with your own friends and make a movie. It's your wish. Don't say you can't do this, you can't do that. That's not right, according to me.
వివేక్ గారు. సో వరుసగా స్టేట్ సినిమాలు డబ్బింగ్ సినిమాలు ఏం చేస్తున్నా కానీ ఈ సప్త సాగరాల సినిమా విషయానికి వచ్చింది అంటే కొన్ని సినిమాలకి మన తెలుగు నేటివిటీ కొంచెం సపరేట్గా ఉంటే దానివల్ల బాగున్నా కానీ కంటెంట్లో కొంచెం మార్పులు చేర్పులు ఇవన్నీ కొంచెం చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఎస్పెషల్లీ ఈ సప్త సాగరాలు దాటి సినిమా గురించి విషయానికి వస్తే ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్ సూపర్, సెకండ్ హాఫ్ కొంచెం బాగా ల్యాగ్ ఎక్కువ ఉందని కన్నడలో కూడా చాలామంది రివ్యూస్ రాశారు, తెలుసుకున్నారు. సో తెలుగు విషయానికి వస్తే ఎలాంటి మార్పులు చేసి ఈ సినిమా విడుదల చేయబోతున్నారంటే మన వీళ్ళకి మనకు తెలియదు కదా, మనకు తెలియనటువంటి డైరెక్ట్గా వెళ్తే తెలియదు కదా సార్.
లేదు, ఎటువంటి మార్పులు లేదండి, యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఉంది, యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్.
Hello, Abhilasha from Indian Express. First of all, I watched the movie and I really loved it. It's such a moving film, and thank you so much for giving us this gift of a film. And my question is to Hemanth, but Rakshit and Rukmini, you can also answer it. It's a two-part question. First is this, story sounds so simple on paper, but it's so powerful. Like every emotion you can see, it takes you through every emotion. So I am curious to know, where did that seed of this idea come from for Sapta Sagaralu Dhaati? And the second question is, you walk into this film thinking it's a love story, but it turns out to be a story about freedom. In every aspect of the film, you're like, what does freedom? In terms of imprisonment, and Manu wants to escape his circumstances and he gets trapped. So in every place, even right up to the ending, when he walks out in 2020, you're constantly dealing with freedom. So Hemanth, do you see love in itself, which is so central to the film? Do you see it as freedom or imprisonment? And I want to know, because it will also be carried towards in the second part, right? So yeah, thank you so much.
The second question was beautiful. I've not thought about it.
Really, beautiful question. Firstly, see, the way I perceive it, the way I understand how love works is, it's everyday work. It is something that you can't just leave aside and go do something else. It doesn't work that way in life. You have to love every day, and loving every day is difficult. Be it could be any relationship, it could be with your partner, it could be with your parents. You have to put effort every single day, and with effort comes hard work. So it is, and life is such that it is always not easy to do that hard work. There are other things that you have to work on sometimes. You have to work on trying to do a better job or improving your career, or so putting that kind of investment into love every day is difficult. So for me, that's how I understand it. That's how I look at relationships as well, because it's constant effort. So for me, I suppose through your question, I am looking at my own film in a slightly different way. So thank you for that. So yeah, I mean, with regard to where the seed of the idea came, I wrote this way back in 2006 after witnessing incident which is central to the film. So that is where it started, and it's taken me all these years and to make the film, because sometimes destiny has to sort of conspire for you to find the right people to make the film. And I had to find Rakshit, I had to find Rukmini, I had to find Advaitha and Charan, and so many such people to for all of them to come and give a piece of themselves to the story, and that's how the film came about. I hope I answered your question.
Rakshit sir, here, Vishnu from in Telugu one.
Hi.
So, first of all, big fan for your work, sir.
Thank you.
I watched the Sapta Sagaralu Ello in 3 times in theatre. That was heart-wrenching every time. So, my question is to you: you love your culture so much, you love your cinema so much. Where that seed come from? Like,
I think that's the place where I'm born and brought up, because I've always seen my culture in a very, like, I was always fascinated by it. I think because I come from Udupi, and it's a place where within just the range of 50 to 100 kilometers, you will see like 1,000 things and 1,000 festivals celebrated in 1,000 different ways, and all these things are very rooted to only that place. Probably the fascination for that, and also I've always loved mythology since my childhood for some reason. So I have watched every mythological film which is available in the market as a kid, And probably once I grew up and I started reading books also, my first option is to what are the new mythological books which has come across. And I love the idea of, there are few mythological books which came, which combine science and, the mythological stories. And that gives you some kind of the stories what you have heard, now it starts making sense scientifically. And that's even became, so I've probably have grown up like that.
Rukmini Vasanth. Ma'am, you are just phenomenal in the film. So as
Thank you so
Priya,
much.
what are your homework for the Priya character? Like, you are phenomenal on the screen and it doesn't look like your second film. So what was your homework for?
Thank you so much, firstly. I think for this particular film, like Abhilasha was saying earlier, it's a very experiential film in the sense that the plot is very simple. The main event is what the characters are going through. So a lot of the work that we did was the workshop that Hemanth conducted between Rakshit, Hemanth and me. So a lot of the work that we did was in breaking the ice between the two actors, understanding each other and how we function as performers. And then later on, there was a lot of work in the script. I think the script that has been written by Hemanth Emrao and Gundu Shetty is such a, it's a really beautiful thing because it's very layered. And there are a lot of silences, there are a lot of subtext. So that gives you a lot of room to play with expression as an actor. So when the dialogue is not completely written out, you have a lot of space to play. And that was something that Hemanth really encouraged. And with Rakshit's help, we were able to find some sort of dynamic. So I don't know that there was much homework. It was mostly the workshop and the script and the direction.
Hi, Hemanth. Narayan. Hi. Achha, I saw the trailer and I didn't see the film. But I connecting to 25 years back, Setu. So you got any inspiration from that, or you have a real incident of this?
No, sir. Setu is definitely not inspiration. I have seen the film. This is more of a... I get inspired by real life a lot. I see a lot of love stories in and around me, and I think the simplicity is often not celebrated. And I wanted to make a film where we celebrate simple things, where between two people, love doesn't have to exist in a very dramatic form. It can exist in the most simplest of form. So I have been inspired from things around me to make this film.
Rakshit. Hi, sir. Hey. You saw your films, Superb, Kirak Party, Sriman, Narayan, and Charlie.
Thank you.
And Charlie is your pan-India film. So this is the two parts film you are earlier decided. But why you are not released at the same time, simultaneously? It's not.
Oh, as I said earlier, that I believe a few films has to travel on its own. I mean, when we made Charlie, we knew that Charlie has a market across the country because there are dog lovers everywhere. And as a producer, if I don't tap that market, also as a as an actor or from our director's perspective, we have spent enough time. We have dedicated our 3 years of our life to that film. So we better make sure that it reaches to its full potential. But this film, as I said, we believe that this film will travel. In fact, me and Hemanth, we were discussing that after Karnataka, probably where will the film go first? So we knew it is going to come to Andhra and Telangana first, and then it will go probably to Kerala, and then if it has to travel even more, then probably Tamil Nadu and rest of the places. But this one place, we were very sure that this is going to release here somehow.
Sir,
there are many people approaching me from. The thing is, I've always done films which I felt like doing, and from now on I'll be directing more films. So I have like 5 films in the kitty which I have to finish, because these films, as much as I keep it in the kitty, then it will start haunting me in the night. So I need to finish them. Probably once I finish all these 5, then I can 5 plus he has one script. So there is 6. As soon as I finish all these 6 films, then I will think of
రక్షిత్ గారు సార్, ఫర్ ఇలాంటి ఫిల్మ్స్కి డైలాగ్స్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. డైలాగ్స్ ఈజ్ ఇట్ కన్వర్టెడ్ ఎఫిషియెంట్లీ ఇన్ తెలుగు ఫర్ డబ్బింగ్ ప్రాసెస్.
Since this is my third film where we are translating it to Telugu and releasing it. First, when we did ASN, we had like 10 people for each language to see if it is working well. And for Charlie also we did that. For third, this film, I didn't even look at it. Hemanth took the complete responsibility. But we had the same team which we had already built in last two films. And I believe that, my voice shouldn't change in every film. So I have maintained all that. So yeah, we have taken enough care. And right now we have the ones who do Telugu, and it's the same team who does Telugu and Tamil dubbing for us. And they're very dedicated people. They don't compromise on the essence of the film. Vijay. So he has taken care of everything.
వివేక్ గారు, సార్ ఇంత మంచి ఫీల్ ఉన్న సినిమాని రీమేక్ చేయాలనే థాట్ ఎందుకు? వై నాట్ డబ్?
అదే కొన్ని క్లాసిక్స్ని అలాగే అందిస్తే బాగుంటుందండి. గీతాంజలిని మళ్ళీ మనం చేసాం అనుకోండి, ఎలా ఉంటుందో అలాగే ఇది కూడా.
రక్షిత్ గారు, మీ మొదటి సినిమా నుంచి ఈ సినిమా వరకు, అంటే మీతో నటించిన హీరోయిన్స్తో కావచ్చు, ఈవెన్ చార్లీ కావచ్చు, చాలా ఎమోషనల్గా బాగా కనెక్ట్ అయ్యి చాలా ఎక్స్ప్రెసివ్గా స్క్రీన్ మీద ఉంటుంది. హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ పాసిబుల్ టు యూ? ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ మూవీ యు ఆర్ సో మచ్ కనెక్టెడ్ ఎమోషనల్లీ.
See, to be frank, acting with Charlie was acting in front of a doll. Because, with every actor, when you act, there is a response which you wait for, and then again you react. But along with Charlie, there was no response. We had few tricks to get those reactions. But I know how difficult what was it that to act from my side, especially when we are going for 45-50 takes and all. Because in one take, if Charlie performs well, even if I don't perform well, the take is okay. So I had to be so that was the most difficult film.
And I mean, not only Charlie, even heroines also in this movie, with her.
With her, for me, to be frank, it's a very new experience also. Especially because I think Hemanth was there. The way he conducted the workshop and the way he led us, it was not that we were on our own. He led us throughout the journey. It was like I was holding his hand, she was holding his other hand. So indirectly we were holding each other's hand. It was like that.
All right. Okay, Andy. Thank you so much. The questions.
I would like to thank Vivek Garu for releasing this film, and for Ravi Garu for supporting us and coming here, and Suresh Garu, you have always been a good